Thank you, sir. We appreciate all of you being here tonight. Each one of you played a role in Chris's victory, apparent victory tonight. We appreciate you being here. We thank Cherch Lounge for having us here tonight. This is a wonderful spot. Please come back and spend more money. Chris, it's been a pleasure working on this campaign with you. I want to point out that the number 1 is your lucky number. Back in 2002, of all the elected officials that represented any part of the 4th Supervisor District, one of them endorsed Chris Norby. 7.5 years later, of all the state legislators that endorsed in this race, one of them endorsed Chris Norby. Of all the congressmen that endorsed in this race, one of them endorsed Chris Norby. When are the political insiders and pundits stop going to underestimate Chris Norby? But we all acted as one, everybody in this room. I do want to take a second here. I want to recognize my wife, Beth, and my son, Owen. Hi, Owen. Chris Norby has often said that good policy makes good politics. That's true, and it was proven in this campaign. But there's also 2 other things that have been shown in this election that also makes good politics. Passion and courage.
And honesty!
You see, most people knew that if this was a race about policy, that there was no way Chris Norby could lose. That the only way to beat Chris Norby was through personal attacks by trying to bring him down. Chris Norby had the courage to put his name on the ballot knowing that that was coming. For that, I have the utmost respect for him. Because through that courage, he can take his passion for issues like being against eminent domain abuse, being for lower taxes, being for real education reform, and he can take that passion to Sacramento and be an effective leader for Orange County and for the state of California.
Yeah. We want Chris. We want Chris. We want Chris.
So before I introduce John Lewis to come up here and say a few words, I just want to say to Chris, it's been an honor working with you on this campaign. Congratulations. And now I'm going to introduce former State Senator John Lewis.
Thank you very much. Matt Holder did such a spectacular job. He was really the driving force of this campaign. He deserves a big round of applause. It was 7 years ago when we came up with this crazy idea that maybe the incumbent chairperson of the Orange County Board of Supervisors, who had not acted in accordance with Republican precedents, could possibly be defeated. But we knew that it would take just an amazing candidate, someone that would have the courage to take on that challenge and that candidacy, and we found that person in Chris Norby. And Chris Norby exhibited such courage and tenacity in that campaign. For those of us that witnessed it, we just marvel at the job that he did in that. And then we moved forward 7 years. For 7 years, Chris has been serving on the Board of Supervisors, and in those 7 years, he has not let the people of Orange County down. He has been a fervent supporter and defender of Orange County taxpayers. And in short, he has made us all very, very proud. Heaven knows there is a lot of trouble in Sacramento these days. You know, and we need warriors that will go to Sacramento and shake that place up. We need people to go up there that know that when they give a pledge that they won't vote to raise taxes on the overtax from California, that they will keep that pledge. And we know that Chris Norby is just that type of person. It has been my great pleasure to be associated with Chris's first campaign and this campaign, and who knows, maybe it's a 7-year itch. Maybe in 7 years we'll be gathering here again, maybe running, working to elect Chris Norby to the state senate.
Nice. Governor Norby!
But let's give it up right now for the man of the hour. You know, our hero, the guy that's going to go to Sacramento and represent North Orange County the way it should be represented, Chris Norby.
With excitement at the challenge ahead, with gratitude of the support that I've received, and with the humility that must follow all of those that serve the public, I accept the Republican nomination for the 72nd If current trends continue, and it looks like about 75% of the vote has been counted, I'm confident that I can carry the banner of our party to victory in the runoff on January 12th. This is a Republican seat. It's been represented by Republicans in the legislature, in Congress. We have one Republican president who was born in this district. All of the Republican candidates received about 3 times the vote as the Democrat. And if we unite together behind our principles, and I ask that all of those who may have voted for other Republican candidates, including the Democrat and the Green, unite behind my candidacy tonight to bring the ideas of personal responsibility, limited government, and new ideas to Sacramento. To the other candidates in this race, you are my opponents, you are not my enemies, and together we'll need all the energy and all the ideas to face the challenges that face our state today. These challenges include improving our schools. We can do it without simply pouring more money into the existing system, but improving the existing system. More money will not be the answer necessarily, because we cannot balance the budget. We cannot face our challenges by simply raising taxes on the back of working California families. We have to use our resources more effectively, and I believe that I can do that in Sacramento. I believe that my 18 years as a city official on the Fullerton City Council, 7 years on the Board of Supervisors, and over 20 years as a classroom teacher equips me to deal with those challenges. And I ask all of you tonight to unite behind my candidacy and help win the general election on January 12th. Yeah! We have a date. We have a date with